There are a number of demos out showing how you can make fancy text with Gimp 2.8, but sometimes you just want to use ordinary text. I'm going to take this poem that I wrote a while ago and copy it, and I want to put it on this lined paper and show you a little bit about the regular text that you can do. So this is a text box, and if you pull it down you'll see that it's in sans 18. But if we click on the 18, if we click on the A, we can change the font, and that will change it for the entire text box. So when we copy content in, anything we do over on the left will change all the text in the text box. We're going to change the font size, for example, and it will change that whole font size. But if we want to change just a little part of the text that's in that box, then we can select what we want, in this case the title, and we can make changes up in that top text box, and those will only affect the selected text, and it will be fixed that way, so that when you make changes over on the left, they won't change the part that has just been changed manually on the top box. So let's shift that a little bit, and now we want to get this to fit in the lines, and so we're going to change the font size to get roughly the right size, and then we can shift around. Alright, but it's not going to fit quite perfectly, so we're going to change the line spacing a little bit and see if we can get it to fit in. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Let's change it so that we're fitting in the lines. And the first two paragraphs are good, but after that we are starting to run into the lines a little bit. So here's a trick I do where I add a couple of spaces in the paragraph where I want, and then I go up and I change the point size just of those spaces, and it just shifts the lines below just a little bit so I can get them to line up properly. Okay, and so there's the text that we have, and let's look at it. Actually, one thing we can do is we can make it look more like it's written on the page by doing either a grain merge, or if that's a little too faint, we can go with a hard light. That blending lets the page show through the writing just a little bit, so it makes it look more like it was written on it. And that's how we can put our text on a lined paper in Gimp 2.8. Thank you.